the deepest fear. And this is one that changed my life. The deepest fear. Because often things get distorted in your mind and things appear a lot harder than they actually are. I'll tell you a story. I attended a funeral a couple of years ago. A gentleman who died of brain cancer, mid-40s. Great guy. I attended, I didn't really know the guy, it was more of a family friend situation. I attended the funeral, it was down in Ipswich, popped in, massive funeral, guy was loved. And his brother stood up to give the eulogy. And he started by saying a few jokes, a few things of mischief they got up to when they were kids. And everyone kind of chuckled in the audience because they could identify with the little things that they got caught up when we were kids. Well, I'm still a kid, you know, look at me. The mischief that you get up to. I don't know if I was just reading him or I was really just looking at his non-verbal communication, but I could tell that he was just using that as a time stall. He wasn't actually there to say what he was saying right then. Next, he paused and he looked over the top of these people's head, all of us in the church, the congregation. He paused for what seemed like an eternity. 10 minutes felt like it went by. 20 minutes felt like it went by. You could physically see him urging the courage to say what he was truly there to say. I'm sure on his piece of paper on the lectern he'd simply had one sentence. His lip was quivering, his eyes were glassy, a tear was building in the side. He built this courage, it was like he was urging it to get out, and he said, "I never told my brother that I loved him, yet I so wished that I had." And he ran his hand along the top of the casket and he said, "I hope you know, mate." And all of us were like, oh, it was literally like a choking feeling. At that moment, I had such clarity in my thinking that it doesn't matter what you want to do, guys. It doesn't matter how big your thinking is. It doesn't matter when the fear of failure kicks in. You know what's way scarier? That you get to the end, whenever that may be, and you don't know and I don't know, and you go, man, I wish that I had. I wish that I had. I bet you that guy felt really scared to say, "Brother, I love you." I bet you that felt really scary for him at the time. How much do you reckon he wishes right now that he just told him? Write this down. The fear of regret is always larger than the fear of taking action. And when you comprehend that and it actually changes your thinking, there's a physical shift that goes on that can never be undone. And it's the only reason I'm doing what I'm doing right now.